A-Tech Consults Limited was started in 2007. The inspiration for the start of this company was that then there were very, very few local entrepreneurs that had the focus within the ICT field. And here we are, young experts in the area, meeting and chatting on what we can do together. Proudly to say, with my friend, now Dr. Drake Mirembe, we decided, why can't we come up with something to contribute to this socio-economic development through the use of ICT? Since there were so many people who needed services in the area, but nobody could actually deliver it to the best of what we wanted. It is at that time that we set out on a journey to start a company that will outlive us, but with clear motivation and inspiration that we really wanted to contribute to what we call social and economic development through the use of ICT.
So A-Tech was just formed by a bunch of young guys who were working, we just left the university. We had these aspirations. We were working in different companies, and by then IT was everywhere. Training for basic digital literacy, basic services was so much demand. Networking, as a matter of fact, our first early years were all technical. We used to be in networks and systems, and then we ran into electricals and so on. So we're in servers, the supplying servers, configuring servers, deploying those enterprise solutions. That also was the core of A-Tech in area, and building enterprise systems. One of our key clients by then, I think, was Bishop State University. Was very, very instrumental. They believed in us when we were very, very starting. Then we went to Inter-University Council of East Africa. Then we entered GIZ and many others. So along the way, we've metamorphosed from a basic technical IT organization into an IT and business development organization. A-Tech is a digital-enabled service organization that seeks to enhance human performance and quality of life through development and application of innovative technologies across the spectrum in different areas, right from business process engineering, IT solutions and services, human capital development, systems engineering, and many others. So when someone says about A-Tech, I want to summarize A-Tech by our tagline. A-Tech is about people, it's about innovations, it's about technologies, it's about services. And I'll expand a little bit. Why people? We all know that individuals and professionals and organizations exist for the greater service of humanity. You need a doctor when you are sick. You need a lawyer when you have trouble with the law. You need a policeman when you have trouble with your security. So therefore, it means all of us exist to the service of people. So A-Tech as an organization is anchored in the service of people. So therefore, that's why we say that we aim at providing enabling platforms and technologies to ensure that every person we interface with, whether is our client, whether is our employer, to achieve their full potential in life. That is people. The next item is innovation. We know that the world we live in is a digital knowledge-based economy. It is extremely fast, and therefore it requires adaptation of new methods, new technologies in the way we live and work. So IT technology seeks and prides itself in innovating for today and tomorrow in terms of processes, in terms of technologies and service solutions to enhance the people's quality of life. The third is technologies. So IT tech, we aspire to, one, design new technologies. Two, apply existing technologies to solve problems in a unique way. So, for example, if you have a smartphone, we built one application for farmers called ICT for Farmers. The original thrust was to ensure that this application allows farmers to access extension services and be able to share the challenges they face in the field. So during our work, we actually discovered that there was a problem of monitoring extension service delivery. So we use the same service to actually monitor extension service delivery. Then we also realized, since farmers are able to tell us what is in the field, then the application can actually act as a very good tool for early warning systems in terms of disease and pest and disease surveillance. So we are having a same technology solution, but actually applying it on different problems to create new value for that. That is technology. The last really is about service. We are a service organization. In whatever we do, we serve our employees, we serve our shareholders, we serve our clients, we serve our partners. We are a service. We believe in authenticity of services. We believe in a high quality of service, reliability. We believe in predictability of service. So IT Tech in a nutshell, we are about people, we are about innovation, we are about technologies, and actually service.
Of course, IT Tech, at the inception when we all regrouped in 2019 and then at the start of 2020, even before the interruption of COVID-19, we had the dream of making IT Tech one of the household names at a national level and at a global level. Therefore, we tailored all our services and products to something we understood that it could drive us towards that area. For example, IT Tech services, when you look at them, the first thing before we even went forward was to make sure that we check ourselves. Do we have the right procedures? Do we have the right controls? Do we have the right structures? Do we have the right policies? Do we have the right human resource? All of that, we had to put it together before we actually even thought about services. But when you check, and when myself, because I was checking, I'm an auditor and I'm a risk manager at the same time, I'm the chief operations. So my mindset was like, okay, what can we do under IT Tech? Much as it's ICT and management consultancy, but what is this? What are we going to do? Remember, we're not selling anything. What we're selling is a service. We're selling the brain, and selling the brain is one of the hardest things. But we contented, we knew we had to actually focus on industries that actually make an impact on daily lives. And one of them that has been more successful, and what I have liked so much, is our concentration on farmers, because farmers support over 77% of the whole country's economy. And almost this country is a banana republic because 77% of people are farmers. So in that regard, we took all our energy, and therefore we came up with a project called ICT for Farmers. A project has been running for 3 years, and I think it has made a real impact to the masses, but through ICT. Then the other area that was more marginalized was the persons with disabilities. And therefore, also that was also another wonderful area where we engaged, collaborated very well with NODIPO, and then we were able to make sure that actually we devise also ICT for persons with disabilities. And you have seen such services like Digital Observatory, what things that have not even happened before. We are trying to make sure we bring our dreams to reality. Of course, these two anchor projects are some of the wonderful projects that I've managed directly as the Chief Finance Operations Officer. ICT for farmers and ICT for persons with disabilities. Those have made an impact and actually have created, have acted as anchor projects for EdTech to drive its mission 2025 and vision 2030. And therefore I believe that actually if we can impact on people's lives directly by using our ICT as EdTech, then we could make really an impact and a contribution to this country in general.
The next years ahead of us as EdTech is again to continue on a journey to innovate for social development. By this, I mean that now we are going to go beyond to make sure we are in line with the fourth industrial revolution in whatever we do in terms of our ICT consultant, research, and the rest. We are going to be focusing quite a lot on talent, trying to create talent that will take us where we want to be. That is innovating for the fourth industrial revolution. We intend to groom so many young people. Some will be focused within the ICT, some will be focused within the research area, undertaking research, and some will be focused on management sort of consultancies. So we are sort of diversifying in all these fields so that we can be able to reap whatever is all out there for the good of the company. There is going to be a lot of focus on the software development component of the company. Here, we are thinking of developing more of custom-based software for organizations out there. We are looking at civil service sectors. We are looking at the agricultural service sector. We are looking at the finance service sector. We are looking at the e-commerce or e-business service sectors there. We are looking at the health service sector. So we are trying to build on all what we've already done. But this time, try to bring in really cutting-edge technologies that are driving this world in terms of data science, in terms of artificial intelligence, and the like. So that's largely what we are going to be focusing when it comes to the software development side. In terms of ICT consultancies, there's quite a lot that is out there. So many organizations need support in different aspects in terms of giving them solutions geared to solving problems that they are having within their organization. So we'll quite do a lot of that. And then business and management consultancies, research, we shall also focus a lot out there because we've been able to build up a team that can really do, I would say, cutting-edge research with the use of technologies. So a lot will happen in that side. And then we hope to move into capacity building, trainings. As you've noted in the past, we've always had the ambition to provide training that will venture into. And we hope one day we shall start the 8 Learning Institute of Technology and Management that we are building gradually. And that will take us into the new era of seeing EdTech move into capacity building. In there, we intend to provide more of practical skill sets to students, to employees, and anybody who needs a skill, especially in the areas of ICT. We shall train from professional courses to any, I would say, custom made training for organization. So we shall do quite a lot of that. And then also we intend to start our 8 Learning Incubation Hub, where we are largely going to be looking at how we mentor the next innovators of the century. We have been doing this right within the organization, mentoring a lot of young people, and then allowing them to go and really impact the world. But we want to take it to a different level by going ahead and incubating them up to enterprise level. We have already developed a model of innovation incubation, which we intend to use. This has already been published out there, and we hope once followed, we can be able to generate a lot of innovations that will lead the world in the future. So those are a bit of put together what the next 8 Tech consults will be in the years to come.
So my favorite part when it comes with working with 8 Tech, I think the environment and the people we work with are really, it's really supportive environment that people are really encouraging. I think for the past time that I've worked with them, I've seen myself grow because of the challenges they give us as young people. We are given challenges, but still given opportunities to face those challenges, and we are always corrected. So that environment and the management that gives us that platform to always show our abilities, our skills, and always correcting us. To some of us, it enables us aim higher, and always we try to achieve everything that we want to achieve, because we have people we look at that these people have made it, and they're giving us the platform to ensure that we also make it. So they're really the core of 8 Tech, because they encourage us to be better people within the environment we work in, the tasks we do, the people around us, and everything that comes with it.
For me, the best thing about working at 8 Tech is the fact that management takes time to identify talented individuals, goes ahead to give them a platform to nurture those talents as they grow professionally and personally.